Welcome to a deep dive, everybody. We're diving headfirst into the latest AI breakthroughs, and let me tell you, things are moving fast.
It's incredible, isn't it? The speed of advancements, the sheer impact AI is having. It really feels like we're on the cusp of something huge.
Absolutely. We've got a ton to unpack today, from a Nobel Prize win to AI that can practically make movies and write code.
Right, like we're not just talking about incremental improvements here. It's like AI is reinventing the wheel,
Wow.
multiple wheels all at once.
And that's what we're here to break down. So to kick things off, let's talk about the legend himself, Jeffrey Hinton, winning the Nobel Prize in Physics for his work in AI.
It's one thing to be recognized within the field, but the Nobel Prize, that's like next level validation of how groundbreaking his contributions have been.
Totally. For those who might not know, we're talking about the man behind
The
backpropagation.
backbone of how AI learns. And then there's his work on Boltzmann machines, inspired by the human brain.
And of course, AlexNet. Talk about a revolution in image recognition.
2012. I mean, that feels like ages ago in AI years, but that's how fast things move. AlexNet showed the world what AI could really do.
I remember thinking it was magic when it came out, but here's the thing. Hinton's now speaking out about the potential dangers of AI, even resigning from Google over it. That's gotta say something.
It's a wake-up call, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
he's not just some random critic. This is the godfather of AI saying, hold on, we need to be careful here.
Exactly. It's a crucial conversation to have. And speaking of pushing boundaries, Meta's gone and created something called Movie Gen, AI that makes videos from text descriptions. Sounds like we're living in the future.
It's pretty wild. You could literally type in a cat riding a unicorn on the moon, and Movie Gen could generate a video of it.
Seriously, that's insane. What's the catch? Is it just for tech giants?
The catch is it's still early days, right?
Or
But here's the cool part. Meta made it open source. Anyone can use it, tinker with it, help develop it further. That's huge.
democratizing AI filmmaking, I like it, but of course, there's always another side to the coin.
Always. We've got to be mindful of the potential for misuse, especially with something this powerful.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about another major player, NVIDIA. They're known for their graphics cards, but now they're stepping into the ring with NVM 1.0.
Think of it as NVIDIA's answer to models like GPT-4. But NVM 1.0, this thing is designed to be incredibly versatile.
Hold on, GPT-4. As in the AI that can practically write a novel before breakfast, what makes NVM 1.0 different?
It's multimodal. It can handle text, images, even code. It's like the Swiss Army knife of AI models.
So it's not just about writing like Shakespeare, it's about understanding and working with all these different types of information. That's pretty amazing.
It is. And the applications, they're pretty mind-blowing. Like, imagine this. NVM 1.0 can write code from handwritten notes. You could be sketching out an idea for an app, right? And this AI model could actually help bring it to life.
Whoa, seriously, that's like next level pair programming. Your own AI coding buddy. Okay, that's pretty impressive. What else? What else can it do?
So it's early days, but the potential is there for making coding more accessible, more intuitive. And, speaking of accessibility, Liquid AI and their approach, it's all about making AI more efficient.
Okay, Liquid AI. Their name even sounds efficient. What are they doing differently?
They're all about these things called liquid foundation models, or LFMs. And the big idea here is performance without the massive computational overhead.
So like less power hungry, smaller footprint, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Imagine AI running smoothly on your phone, not draining your battery in 5 minutes, or making cloud-based AI more affordable. They're really focused on making it more practical.
That makes a lot of sense, taking those powerful AI capabilities and making them, well, more usable in the real world. I mean, that's got to be the goal, right?
It is. It really is. And speaking of exciting developments, Flux 1.1 is another one that's caught my eye. Open source text-to-image generation, but it's already rivaling some of the big players.
Oh, yeah. Flux 1.1, I've seen some of the images coming out of that. Really impressive stuff. What makes it stand out?
Well, for one, it's fast, like 6 times faster than its previous version, and in some tests, it's even outperforming Midjourney in terms of image quality and adherence to prompts.
No way. Midjourney's like the gold standard right now. How's it beating that?
Yeah, they're getting these crazy high ELO scores. And it's not just speed, it's the quality, the diversity of the images. You give it a complex prompt, it gets it.
So I could basically say, give me a photorealistic image of a cat wearing a monocle riding a roller coaster, and it would actually do that.
Pretty much. It's amazing.
It's mind-blowing. Like, the creative potential here is just, it's endless.
It really is. And it speaks to this larger trend of these open source models just like exploding in capability, which is exciting.
It's exciting. It's a little intimidating, right?
Yeah,
We've got Nobel Prize winners, Meta, NVIDIA, now these smaller players like Liquid AI, Flux. It's a lot to keep up with.
it is. But what's really interesting to me is this move toward accessibility. Open source, efficient algorithms,
Mm.
AI on your phone. It's becoming less about, needing a supercomputer and more about what you can do with it.
It's like AI for everyone, which is a little bit mind-blowing when you think about it, right?
Totally. It's a whole new world.
It's like we're going from this like exclusive club of AI researchers to, AI being this tool that anyone can use. That's got to be a good thing, right?
It's huge.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, what's next? I mean, where does AI go from here?
That is the question, isn't it? We've seen so much just in the past few years. What are your predictions? What's on the horizon?
Well, if these recent advancements are any indication, I think we're going to see even more powerful AI.
Yeah.
More versatile AI that can, I don't know, design personalized education plans, right?
Yeah.
Or create these hyper-realistic virtual worlds, maybe even help us tackle, like, climate change.
Wow, it's like the potential is limitless, right? But
Yeah.
realistically, what are the challenges? What's holding AI back?
Well, for all the potential, we still need to make sure AI is developed responsibly.
Yeah.
We have to address biases in the data, be transparent about how these systems work, really think about the ethical implications.
Right, because it's a powerful tool, and like any tool, it can be misused. So how do we make sure it's used for good? How do we get everyone on the same page?
That's the million-dollar question. It's a conversation that needs to happen globally, but I think open source development where everyone can contribute, learn from each other, that's a step in the right direction.
It's amazing to think that we're like witnessing this technological revolution unfold in real time, and in a way we're shaping it too, right?
Yeah.
Just by being part of the conversation.
Totally. And that's what makes it such an exciting time to be following AI.
Absolutely. Well said. Well, that's about all the time we have for today's deep dive into the world of AI. It's been a wild ride, that's for sure. Thanks for joining me.
My pleasure, as always. It's been fun.